on some backs like Antwan Raymond.
All three of those wide receivers on the Blitnikoff watch list. This is Raymond, the running back, who made a man miss and lowers the shoulder for a powerful run of 9 to open the day.
And they're going to have Needham over at that left spot, who had been over at right tackle a week ago.
One more time for Raymond. He's got the first down. This is both of these teams have really struggled to run the football. Gave up 367 yards rushing to Indiana last week. Rutgers keeps it on the ground. Raymond off of a tackler, and he's down across the 45 to pick up 7. It's a really good start on 3 straight runs for number 3.
Got man-to-man up here.
2nd and 3. Raymond once again, 4th consecutive carry to open the drive. It's 3rd and short coming up for the Scarlet Knights.
You can see the emphasis really on that run game. This is what they want to be.
Defense wasn't set. Rutgers takes advantage with that as Raymond plunges across midfield. He moves the chains. 3.5-year starter Kaliak Manis has all the freedom to change the play at the line. 6th play of the drive is the 6th run for Raymond, and he's stacked up after just 2. 2nd down. This time he does give to Raymond. Shifty move in the backfield allows him to keep going inside the 10. What a run, Antwan Raymond with another first down.
Boy, nice physical run. He's going to work his way across, and you're going to see Dylan Fontes, number 46, is going to have an opportunity right there to make that a tackle for loss, but just keeps those legs churning, picks up that extra yardage.
Well, Sidney Stewart is down on the ground for this Maryland defense, and Robert has already brought up his name a couple times. Both teams have been well ahead of the chains, especially on first down. Raymond straight up the gut. He's a yard shy, so to your point, a 3rd and 1 coming up for Rutgers.
One thing to say it, it's another thing to have the horses to do it.
They give it to Raymond. He bounces outside, and an open field tackle by Jamari Glasker brings up 4th down. That's a great stop by the cornerback.
Yeah, and Trey Reddick. Watch the linebacker, Trey Reddick, get some penetration and force Raymond to the outside. Getting through, keeping that first down. Elusive.
Raymond has the football, spins away from a tackle, reverses field to the right, hops over a man, and then he got tripped up. A lot of running to lose a yard, and it's Jamari Glasker who ends up making the play.
Well, a lot of excitement on that play as well. You're going to see Kaliak Manis is going to try and throw the block, and he's going to try and jump over Jamari Glasker. Glasker does a nice job. Just get the hand up at the last minute, just enough to touch that ankle and make him lose his balance. They can toss it around the yard.
Give to Antwan Raymond. He's had such a nice day on the ground, and it continues. Bursting out of a tackle to the 40. He picks up 15 on the opening play of the drive.
Oh, man, do I love this. Watch how he presses, gets the flow over the top, and then he's going to find the cutback lane. And this is why they tell us as running backs to have certain tracks, because you have tracks, the path that you're taking towards the line of scrimmage, it affects the 2nd and 3rd level of the defense. You get those guys flowing over the top, exploit it by cutting back.
That's already his 11th carry of the game, and they said they would make an emphasis to really establish the run game early in this one. One more give. Patient run in the backfield, bouncing right side. Raymond again. Physical run down across the 45. Give him 15 more.
And he's just putting on a clinic. Feet stopped completely in the hole, and then makes the little jump cut. That's where you get into practice, and Demir Shaw, the running back coach.
Handoff, Antwan Raymond. He's been so good on the ground today, and he just got tripped up. If not, that would have gone for a lot more. Dante Joyner with the stop for 9 yards.
With the number count sometimes in the run, Maryland just didn't have enough committed.
3rd and 1, right back to Raymond. He got more than the 1 he needed. Spun down at the 42 for 8 yards. 18 run plays in this first half. This is number 19. Raymond sifting through the defense on a patient run. He bursts free. Dragged down across midfield at the 46. He's got 12 more. It's a red zone trip here for Rutgers. Give to Raymond. Physical run as he just continues to bulldoze defenders. He's down to the 7.
And Kirk Shiraka, the offensive coordinator, love to have. Want you to watch. Coming off the left edge of the defense, you're going to see the pressure. Oh, I'm sorry. Thought that was we were going back to the pass play. But the cutback there, again, just textbook. Protecting the football, nice physical run. But such a great path initially.
Raymond, football again. He went over 100 yards for the 3rd time this season on that last carry, as he's got just enough here to move the chains and set up 1st and goal for the Scarlet Knights. Two teams who talked about struggling to run the football. Raymond again stacked up outside of the 2.
Man-to-man across the board. They have faith in these corners.
Raymond swarmed in the backfield and he loses a couple. It's a great job by the Maryland defense. You saw the 2 interceptions. One of them went right through his receiver's hand. The other was a Hail Mary at the end of the 1st half. And Antwan Raymond with another carry, his 20th of the game, picks up 5 on the first play of the 3rd quarter.
Well, I tell you what you saw in that play right there, Ethan Kaliakmanis, what they're doing is they're using the false cadence. I want you to see the clap. And what they saw on the defense is Daniel Wingate looked like he was going to blitz. So Ethan Kaliakmanis changes the play. Raymond moves over to the other side. They run that ball the other way. That's the value of getting that cadence, getting tells from the defense.
3.5-year starter Kaliakmanis, the freedom to change the play at the line. 2nd straight carry for Raymond. And you see the patience there, Robert. We had Rutgers about a month ago at Washington, and you made a comment in that game that he reminds you of Le'Veon Bell because of the patience and the power combination, and you're seeing that again today. 3rd consecutive carry to start this half for Raymond, and he cuts upfield for a 1st down. He's got 7 to move the chains.
Woo! I love it. The double stop, almost getting the steering wheel. The steering wheel is when that arm starts to spin. When you're cutting upfield, he's throwing that thing up. He's putting that arm out, not running up the back of his offensive lineman, which they do not particularly like. Well, he's just got it all.
2nd and long. They get it back on the ground with Raymond. Nasir Taylor with a 2nd consecutive play. The sack and now the stop after a short pickup for Raymond. Rutgers has been so good on 3rd down today. This is Raymond trying to stretch to the edge. He cannot get away, and he is swarmed by Daniel Wingate, the leading tackler for Maryland. Rutgers takes over after forcing the turnover on downs, and Antwan Raymond, who's been so good today, with another really productive run to start this drive.
Go.
Give it back to Raymond. That's more of his specialty, running the football. He's dropped at the 41. They're top 10 in the country in time of possession. Raymond, nice patient run, tries to bounce outside, gets away from a couple, but then he's stopped a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stop and penetration there for the Maryland defense. It's going to have to start with stopping the run. Antwan Raymond has ran for 135 tonight. He's got the ball again, and on the first play, he picks up 3. Kaliakmanis gives it off, and this is Raymond. Look at him go! Cutting upfield, finally dragged down from behind at the 37 on another explosive run of 34 yards.
And the key block to spring it was going to be on Reddick. I'm going to push him right by this play. And that's Asamoah, the right guard. But a nice job cutting that thing back again. You talk about creating explosive plays and the lack of explosives they had. Getting to that 3rd level of the defense is often an offensive lineman getting up to the 2nd level with a key block.
Career high 173 yards now for Antwan Raymond. And why not give him the ball again? He's dragged down behind the line of scrimmage, though. It's a loss of 2. 3rd and 13. Keep it on the ground with Raymond, who hops out of an ankle tackle. Just a yard, though. Great swarm by the Maryland defense, and it's 4th down. But instead, the Rutgers offense takes over. Antwan Raymond bursting through the seam and charging down to midfield. He picks up 16 on the first play.
Well, I love this. Watch for the first vertical seam as a runner. That's what you got to do. And he takes a peek to the outside, but then he gets vertical and stays close to his lineman. And that's really the key. Even when there's a big hole, you try and stay close to those linemen because it's tougher for the defenders to get to you. Just a clinic running the football today.
He's ran it for 187. Raymond has on 32 carries. This is number 33, and he's upended after 2 yards by Ian Thomas. This is where they need him most, trying to stop that run game on the 34th carry today for Antwan Raymond. Well, Raymond himself ran it 29 times 2 weeks ago against Purdue, just 10 last week against Illinois, but 34 and now 35. Hopping away from tacklers, lowers the shoulder, and they told us yards after contact is his specialty, and you're seeing that all game today. Here goes Raymond cutting upfield. Raymond with a crease, and Raymond taken down at the 5. 21 more for Raymond as he goes over 200 today.
Literally the parting of the Red Sea right up the middle here for Raymond. We talked about it. The troubles that this Maryland team has had stopping opponents in the 4th quarter. They do not have quality depth, especially along the defensive line. And when you've got a Rutgers team that's been running it as much as they have today, we talk about that cumulative effect of the run game, the body blows. This is it.
First career 200-yard game for Raymond, who now has 213. One more time for Raymond, and he's in for a touchdown. A special day for Antwan Raymond.
Nothing fancy right up the middle, but watch, keep the pad level low, run through the arm tackles. But what do you see from the defense?
Raymond, what a run. Physicality, what a cut. And he's down to the 20. He is so much fun watching him run football. Raymond again, bouncing up the middle. Stacked up, got a little push from his offensive line for an extra yard down to the 14. Raymond's 40th carry goes for no gain, and it's 3rd down, bringing us to the 2-minute timeout. And they are trying to run out the clock here, up 15 against Maryland. I mean, look at those numbers. 40 for 237 is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
3rd and 4. Raymond for a 41st time. He's down to the 10 and even potentially across the 10. He's got the 1st down.
That'll do it.
They can take a couple knees, wind out the clock.